up for Cyber Lunch.
So, MoviePass just died, RIP, and AMC is rolling out their monthly subscription-based service deemed AMC Stubs Premier.
Premier.
Will movie theaters last? Will the future move to a purely streaming environment?
Yes.
With no more cinema. Ticket and popcorn sales are skyrocketing. We will also be discussing our own adventure games, books, i.e. Telltale Games, and Until Dawn recently released Detroit Become Human. I've been playing that. Stick around for that and much more. I'm Darrell.
I'm Justin.
I'm Jake.
Welcome to Cyber Lunch, a weekly podcast that deals with the nostalgia reflected and integrated into our everyday lives through growing up in the digital revolution, plus a plethora of tangents and passionate discussions with special guests and our favorite music, movies, video games, and television shows of the past and today. What was I supposed to say about the past games?
Yes.
This day,
in
history,
gaming, or videos or music or whatever.
Jake, you got something to say?
This is Jake's new
that's pretty
segment.
close.
Okay, what do we got?
So 25 years ago, on July 29th,
this is gonna make us feel old.
1993, came out for the Sega Genesis.
Let us guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now what is it?
I'll give you five questions to narrow it down.
Okay, is it an adventure game?
Yes.
Can you see your hat?
No.
No, that's older than that, man.
Columns.
Is that your guess, or you got three more questions to
God
get to?
damn it! I already asked hats. Okay.
Why don't you
Sega?
stop for a second?
I already
go
said
ahead.
it was on the Genesis.
What were your other clues?
What?
Oh, I thought you said you had another clue.
No.
Oh.
You're
We
asking.
have
You're counting
three
down.
questions.
Yeah, you have
So
three
that would
questions.
be 93.
Yeah. Ask it like genre or
Mortal Kombat.
Well, don't answer the.
You got to ask
What
leading up
what
to
is
it.
Mortal Kombat?
Justin,
I'm sorry.
No, we had 5 questions that you guys can ask to narrow it down.
And I
then you
asked
have
about
to-
hats.
Oh, like 20 questions
Yes,
wise, but 3
5
questions.
So it's shorter, but now it's not shorter because
What did you ask?
fucking
Adventure
guys
game?
can't
Oh no, a
figure it out.
hat. A hat.
Adventure games and hats.
Yes.
Hi, welcome to
It
Cyber
is an
Lunch.
adventure
We're a
game.
weekly podcast that deals with
already
Justin's.
Well,
Is it a fighting game?
No.
Okay.
He said adventure game, and I said yes. So pay
Okay.
attention.
Is there vectors involved?
What?
Vector Man?
No.
Oh,
Damn it.
that was way later.
But I'm going to give you one
Really?
back. I'm going to give you one back because Justin
Okay, so
doesn't
we got
listen.
2 left. We got 2 left.
It's an adventure game. That's the only thing you guys got right.
So Phantasy Star. No, well that's not really. That's an RPG turn-based.
would-
Is it in
Advanced, yeah.
space?
No.
Is it fantasy themed?
Well, I mean, kind of.
So
I'll give you that free. Because
Golden Axe.
Be like, I don't know. So you got one more. I can't really answer.
Justin, just go ahead. You're the Genesis kid.
I'm gonna go with Daryl's thing. Is it Golden Axe?
No, but you have one more question to. Oh, okay, Echo the Dolphin.
Oh, I wouldn't have gotten that.
Well, if you guys weren't.
That was a good one,
fuck.
albeit hard.
25 years ago.
Damn,
I think that's what stemmed my like
that
fear
sounds
of
about
water.
right. I think you've said that.
Just like
Yeah.
just because like it's anxiety ridden where it's like I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I'm just this dolphin.
And you don't go up.
Well,
you're always
you
underwater.
can jump over the surface and just kind of.
You drowned.
Did you ever see the speed run of that?
No.
The very ending.
No.
No.
Really?
Should we just turn it on and watch it instead of doing a show?
It doesn't matter. I mean, we could.
Are you playing poker or doing a show with us?
Both.
I can't tell what
So
you're
here's the
looking
deal.
at.
At the very end, you have to fight like this alien underwater, and it's like pitch black.
Yeah, I remember hearing about
Really?
It's fucking
that.
terrifying.
I couldn't even get past the octopus. I'm done at that point.
No, that's Star Tropics.
All right, 19 years ago. Daryl might know this.
Oh Jesus.
1999. It was on the Sony PlayStation. Rakugaki Showtime. Never heard of it?
Rakugaki? What
Yeah,
the
Raku-
fuck is that?
Rakugaki.
Yep, exactly. From Japan.
Was it even released here?
It says Japan in quotation, so probably not. But I just figured you might have heard of it.
Okay, so I'm a weeb. So
Matt, did you hear
assume
about it?
Yeah, Matt.
Yes, actually, I played extensively in that game.
Hi, welcome.
17 years ago, in 2001, on the Game Boy Color, Pokemon Crystal version.
Nope, I fell off.
Yeah.
Original
that's past
152.
me.
That's the only Pokemon that exists in my book. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, these other two are. Yeah.
We're going to do one more. 15 years ago, 2003, on the GameCube, Mario Golf.
Mario Golf was tight.
Oh, we just talked about that, didn't we? When we talked about Mario. Oh, no, we
Well, we were talking about
tennis.
sports games that were themed Mario.
That's right.
Because Mario Tennis
Is bomb.
is bomb. The new one just came out not too long ago.
10 years ago, on the PlayStation
10
3,
years.
as well as the Xbox 360, Soul Calibur 4.
That was 10 years. That's the one with Yoda and Vader and stuff. Wow, that was already a decade ago,
Oh my
huh?
god.
So that was
2008.
this day in gaming history.
Well, thanks for sticking around, everybody. I
Those
appreciate
were
it.
the days.
What show was that?
All in the Family?
All in the Family, dude.
Oh, I thought it was Laverne and Shirley. It was
I love that
It was
show.
close enough. Laverne and Shirley. No.
Yeah,
you
you're
guys
about
know.
Same
15
universe.
years
I think
off,
it's
I
like
guess.
in the same. No, Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley were in the same universe.
How you guys doing?
Good.
I've been working my fucking ass off. Last night I was like, okay, I got home. I want to go see Ant-Man versus the Wasp, right? So I go to the St. Louis Park Theater near my house, or near.
Oh, the big one.
Yeah, the kind of bigger one. It's AMC.
I saw that Force
Theater.
Awakens at that one. You can have beer and stuff there.
Yeah, in a particular theater, mind you. But I went to go. It was like a 7:40 showing. Guess how much they wanted for a ticket?
On a Friday night?
Yep.
No,
For
Saturday.
Saturday. For Ant-Man and the Wasp.
$21.
West End?
They might as well. It was
Yeah.
like $13.50.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I can't even get a popcorn and a movie for under $30 nowadays.
Dude, I went to the AMC in Coon Rapids with my mom at 12:15 to see Han Solo. Like the second week it was out. There's like 2 people in the theater. And I go up to the guy, because it's matinee, right? Usually matinees are before 4:30.
You'd think.
Okay. I go up there. He's like, yeah, that's $22.50 or whatever. And I'm like, isn't it matinee? And he's like, oh, yeah. Oh, matinee's before noon. And I like look up at the board and no movie.
Noon. What do they open at 10?
Yeah, it's before noon. Right.
Jeez.
No movie started before noon. And I'm like, dude.
This
He's
is
like,
the
"Oh, he's trying
slow
to explain
death
to me."
of the movie.
Well,
theater.
nobody's going because everybody can stream things or torrent it or get it
I
through
guess.
an app
I mean,
or get
or
it
they'll
through a
just wait.
service.
That's the thing. They'll wait unless they really want to see it. So, like, back in the 70s, like, i.e., like, I watched this little video.
Jesus, Justin.
Jesus Christ, Justin.
You know, when we do, you know, this
Okay,
is the age
wait.
we live in. Ads.
Okay,
Turn the
so
volume
Ads.
okay, so I watched this like little interview with Eli Roth. He went to Amoeba record stores, and he was able to pick out DVDs and movies of his own selection. And one, he said that he saw in theaters when he was 8 years old. 8 years old was the original Alien, and he said when a horror movie or any movie of that genre came out, once it was hit theaters and left theaters, you couldn't see it for years.
No,
You'd had
cable.
to.
It'd be-
Oh, yeah.
you
I
had to
remember
wait.
my parents saying that. Be like, before we had home video, you just never see it again.
Exactly. So he had to see it. So he begged his parents, and finally they took him. And he got so fucking terrified that he almost left until he turned around and looked and saw Sigourney Weaver taking her clothes off, and they stood there in horror, but also like intrigue for the whole time. And he said when the movie ended, he ran out of the theater and projectile vomited onto the street.
This
Yeah.
is for Alien
The original.
Original.
I remember my mom seeing that and telling me about it because she'd always go to the theater
Oh,
when I was
so
young.
good.
And but then I would be like, "What'd you see?" And she'd give me like a shakedown of the whole movie. And I remember she went and saw that, and she was like, "It was horrifying."
That's messed for your mom, especially like 40 years ago.
The thing is, nowadays we don't
fucked.
have to worry about that
Yeah. Dude,
whatsoever.
Dude, can you imagine that? Like seeing a movie and being like, all right, that was nice. Goodbye, movie.
Kind of like Paranormal Activity. I told the person I went with that it was real.
I saw that.
Well, that's why it only made this amount of money it did.
I watched that movie in my house by myself in the dark.
Yeah.
it
And
was
you were
bad.
still weren't scared?
No, I was.
Oh.
The first one got me. I haven't watched any of the other ones because I'm just like I'm not putting myself.
What's
It's
the one
more
you
of the
told me to
same.
watch?
I can't remember.
It has like the Spanish spirits and stuff.
Oh,
That one is messed up. The dark ones?
there's literally like 6 installments of that same fucking movie, honestly. And if you want to get down to it, if you've seen Paranormal Activity, Heredity is the same thing as Paranormal Activity with more of a storyline. Spoilers, not spoilers.
Marked ones.
The marked ones.
That's no.
Yes,
yeah, that's what you made me watch.
With
that
the
one was
chihuahua on the
okay.
ceiling?
Yeah, and it was like in Mexico and stuff.
No, it wasn't in Mexico. It was like in Southern California. Whatever the fuck ever. I don't know.
come on
I don't
now.
fucking know. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever.
Where are the borders?
I mean, it's kind of the same thing.
it's
Just
all
saying.
politics, man. But that was a good
I
one.
was just kind of upset because it's like I want to go see a movie. It's Saturday night, and now I have to pay $30 just to like.
Did you
go
watch?
there?
Did you go see it?
No,
okay.
I refuse because it's like I'm not going to pay $15.
So you drove all the way back home?
No, I didn't drive. I just looked on my app because it's the future.
Oh,
Were you going to go by yourself?
Yeah.
How the fuck are they going to ask you to pay $30? You know what I mean?
Well, I'm just mean like
Come on.
if you
I
want
feel like this guy's single and he's going by himself.
No, it's like if you want just to get in, it's like $14. Then if you want popcorn.
Oh yeah,
And whatever
It's
else. It's like
$14.
if you go see a movie, you especially on like a Saturday night, you've been working your ass off. You deserve some popcorn while you watch a movie. I'm not paying $35 fucking dollars to go see.
Days now.
Exactly, but I'm just
I
saying,
should
like,
be
it kind of pissed me off because
watching
it's
a
like I remember
movie.
back in the day, you could go and it was like probably like $15-$20 tops. I could pay $20 for a night. I get that, but when we're talking like $35-$40 just for myself, you guys are out of your mind.
Okay, now here's the problem. I don't necessarily blame it on the theaters. I blame it on the movie studios because they're the motherfuckers that are reporting $1.8 billion made. So they're probably who knows what they're charging the theater to show that freaking movie. When I worked at the video store, when we got videos to rent to people, each one of those copies costs like $300 to $600. It was crazy. I mean, that's what it does. So the movie studios keep raising it and making more and more. They got no choice.
Probably because they can't get ass in the seats. That's the thing.
Well,
Yes.
I mean, stop charge. You know, they should just go. They don't need to charge
So
as much.
you guys know what Movie Pass is, right?
Yeah.
Vaguely, because I don't use it.
Okay, so it was some weird loose version that if you paid like
$9.95 a month.
Okay, so you get it $9.95 a month, and you could see a certain amount of movies per
One
month.
movie a day, every day.
They ran out of money. They requested $5 million. It's like, well, duh.
Duh.
Of course they're going to run out
Yeah,
of
I guess
money.
people went to their site and it's like, nope, sorry, you can't redeem this.
So AMC kind of fired back, and they had this program called AMC Stubs Premier. So the AMC Stubs is kind of like if you go see movies. Yeah, if you go see movies, you'll get rewards and all that other happy horse shit that you do with all the other fuck cards you get from going to the grocery store and like, you have the Cub card? Do you have this card?
Do you have your rewards card? It's free.
Can I please just go see a fucking movie and leave me the fuck alone?
Exactly.
Stop playing commercials. Why don't you take some of the money from that shit? I have to sit there and watch a Toyota
Man, you guys
commercial
are
now.
angry today.
Well,
It's
dude,
okay.
this pisses me off because I'm sick of this shit. I don't want to sit there. Like literally, you get there at 11:30 to watch a movie, and it's 12 before the trailers even start because you're watching all this lead up bullshit.
It's
And it
good when
pisses
you're
me
having
off.
your last beer and you're like, okay, I have 20 minutes.
No, it's good. It's good when you're fucking sitting
Or we're at
there.
Sammy's or something like that, waiting for the movie to start. It's like, oh, well, I can get another beer because I have 20 fucking minutes before the movie starts.
Or you eat 3/4 of your popcorn before the movie even fucking starts, and then you have to go get a refill.
That's why you're forced to buy a large, so at least you can get a refill. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, right.
So AMC Stubs Premiere, basically, you can watch 3 movies a month. Or per week.
And now, is this like a
Is that
streaming
a week?
service or
No, it's
coming
not-
in?
No,
and-
like going into the theater. I believe it's per week. But the thing is like if you have a significant other, they have to have their own separate membership.
Well, of course. You can't use one of yours.
No.
It's non-transferable, I'm sure.
I want to say it's per month. Justin, will you look that up
There's
for us?
very limited information on the interwebinals about it.
Well, there's
give
been-
me a minute here.
There's been talk about doing this style, which I'm going to explain, and I agree with this, and I think this would be cool. Like the day the movie would come out in the theater, and like they could show it on like pay-per-view for like $50, and then you get 4 people together in your house. You know, everybody pays $10. You get popcorn, whatever you want. You know, you can drink whatever, and you watch the movie the first day at your home. I think that's where they should go, and I think they're already. It's like, man, that's almost coming up too late. They need to get on that bandwagon.
It's going to be the knife in the neck of the movie theaters for sure. Go ahead, Justin.
Premiere is a previous program that they had. The program we're talking about is Stubs A-List.
Okay, yeah,
And
yeah.
it's an additional
Sorry.
$19.95 a month plus tax. 3 movies every week in any format you want, including IMAX and
Dolby
3D.
Cinema, real 3D digital.
If you see a lot of IMAX and 3D, that's kind of a steal.
That's a good idea. Yeah,
It is.
If you're
Well,
fat with no social life.
the thing is like IMAX movies, how many come out per week? What do you want to go see fucking The Rock Skyscraper? And then what
It's
else?
just a month, though. I mean, if you sign up for the right month, If there's
but-
no contract for like 6 months,
How
there'd
many
be
ti-
good months to do it.
It's not like there's good movies every month though either.
That's what I mean.
If you do it like every summer for the summer months, you'd be making.
For them, they're going to make money because regardless, say that you have A-list and you have to go see a movie, you're going to have to buy their popcorn. You're going to have to do these particular things, and they're going to make their money.
$19.95 a month is guaranteed money right away, so they don't have to worry about it.
That's huge money.
Oh, yeah.
That's double what a Hulu or a Netflix, and we were talking about that last week, like a Hulu or a Netflix account. And look at all the content you can get from that.
There is a 3-month minimum commitment. I rescind what I said
So
before.
that's automatic money. I guarantee you.
So
that
you're
closes
automatically
them.
getting $60 from somebody.
So you got to pay $90 for 3 months.
$90. You're right.
Around there,
No,
like,
60.
plus tax.
60.
No,
60, 70. Because it's $20.
yeah. Okay, so I'm sorry. So like around $70,
Yep.
roughly with tax.
Yep.
I'm like, yeah, if there's enough out that I want to see, like maybe in November, like I know you're not too keen on it, but I want to see Creed 2.
Well, yeah, like
I want to see a couple other movies.
Oscar season and like holiday.
Okay, yeah.
There's a lot of movies coming out like December and Christmas and
I'll go
stuff.
see the
You
new.
know what? You know what? See, only God forgives.
We talked about that last week.
He was supposed to watch it for this week.
Yeah,
God
Jake's
damn it, Justin. I don't know. I'm cool with it, but at the same time, it's a little steep for what you get, in my personal
You
opinion.
really got to know you're going to use it.
Yeah.
Exactly, and it's like, what's going to come out that you know that you're going to use it? It's like Ant-Man and the Wasp comes out in IMAX. It's there for a week. What's next? Jurassic World. Okay. What's next? Skyscraper from The Rock. What's next?
Well, like it
No
said in there too,
fucking
you
clue.
can see 3 in one day. So if you go and just do a gauntlet,
Dude, even if
Who
you
does that? If you're gonna do that, you might as well not even pay for the last 2 movies.
That's true.
Especially
That's
if
true.
there's no seating chart. I mean, that's what a lot of people
well,
do.
AMC's do have seating charts, but
Not anymore. Well, I mean, excuse me. For the Maple Grove Cinema, only specific
St. Louis Park and Coon Rapids does, though, don't they?
for only specific movies, there are seating charts.
Oh,
Like the IMAX, there's seating charts. Like
Yeah.
when I bought the Infinity War tickets for all of us, there was a seating chart.
you know what
so
really
sign up for AMC Stubs A-List, brought to you by AMC.
I'm not even on any Stubs playlist or whatever. I don't know.
that
I'm just not on it.
that seating chart thing real quick. When I went to Solo with my mother, there was nobody in that theater, but they said all these seats were sold out and everything.
Oh,
else. It's
really?
like, what the fuck is this? That's what I don't like about it, because I think they try to. I don't know.
Create
why.
demand where there is none, like Nintendo.
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm sorry, the middle seat's already taken.
Yeah, like why would you do that? I don't know, but
Save it for last.
whatever.
That's a little rant. We're probably gonna get back to that later on and see what happens. I was just a little angry about that because it's like, I want to go see a movie. I shouldn't have to pay $14 to go see Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
Period. Even if it's Saturday night, I'm okay like paying $10. I get that. It's a high budget Hollywood movie. It's a superhero
That's the
movie.
thing is, all these are so high budget. Yeah, I mean, Hollywood's making a bunch of movies, but they're also using $25 million to make
what's-
a movie too. So,
what-
and they want to make at least that. So
What's wrong with popcorn and a movie ticket for $15? I mean, what the hell?
it's not the
Why is
industry
there gotta be
anymore,
30?
man.
Well, it's sad
Movies
too.
don't
It's
cost
like,
$1 million, $2 million to make anymore.
It's sad because the people that work there are making like probably minimum wage.
Oh yeah, probably
Not even-
whatever minimum wage is. I wouldn't say $8, $9. I don't
No,
think it is
it's like 10 around there now.
Is minimum
So-
wage that much?
Yeah.
God damn.
that much.
Dude, it was $3.65 when I started working, dude.
Back when I was
There was orange groves
It was
as
a
far as the eye could see.
a quarter.
It was for baling hay, though, so fuck yourself.
Damn it.
At least I knew how to work hard from the big get-go, anyway.
Oh, don't even make me bring up the rock garden.
Don't even,
What rock garden?
I won't.
What'd
bring it up.
you do?
you smell what the rock is cooking.
The rock made me garden for him.
God damn it.
Too much vegetables that dude can eat.
Oh my god. All right. We're going to talk.
What do you want to talk about,
We're
Darrell?
going to stop ranting about that, but at the same time, it's a passionate discussion. That's
Well,
what we do.
I'm sure other people out there have views about it. I mean, everybody goes to the movies or has memories about movies.
You got to make
Eric
sure you pull.
especially.
Yeah, you got to make sure you pull up those comments this week.
That's true. That's true. We will be pulling up the comments.
Okay.
So we'll do that after the break.
Okay. After the break, we'll do that. Right now, we're going to catch up. I was reading. Okay, sorry. Catch up on our latest television viewings and games we've been picking away at. Jake, go ahead.
I finished season 1 of Broadchurch
Church Broad, what's that
that
about?
I randomly started watching.
I bet it's like 60 minutes of some lady getting ready for church, and she's like dousing
Dude, is that the
herself in
Doctor Who
perfume.
sequel?
No. It is about a detective in England. There's a boy found dead at the beginning. It's kind of like The Killing, but in England.
David Tennant.
And 100 times sadder. This seriously, every episode was just like depressing and sad, but it was such a good movie. I have to say, I haven't watched a
Movie.
I haven't watched a show.
Television film.
Yeah, it was
Hello,
originally-
hello.
Governor, what do you want to watch on the telly? Oi, Sport Church is on.
It was originally
Manchester United lost.
it was originally on
apologize.
BBC, bought by Netflix. So very good. I highly recommend it.
88.4 on IMDb, 90. Oh, jeez. Let's try this over. 8.2 on IMDb, 92% on Rotten Tomatoes, 93% on Google,
Oh.
9.1 on TV. Damn.
Really good.
So it's like a
good.
crime kind of thing?
Yep, it's just a crime drama.
So when does the TARDIS come
It's like
into
a
play?
whodunit. I don't know what TARDIS is.
Yeah, you
It's
do.
a Doctor Who reference, isn't it?
I don't.
Thank you.
Oh,
David Tennant was in Doctor Who.
Hello,
that
hello,
who he is?
child.
Yes, he was like the 58th Who
oh, he was a Who?
Doctor.
Oh, yeah.
Doctor Who?
He was one of the best ones, man.
Were those shows good? Because I haven't watched any of those.
Yeah, they were good.
All right. I saw the old shit back in the day with the dude with the top hat and the scarf. That was my.
Christopher Eccleston and David Tennant are the only real modern
I like
Doctor
Christopher
Who's.
Eccleston. Eccleston.
Even though you don't like Rose, we aren't going to bring this up right now because we
Oh my
could spend
God.
some time, but I don't know. Rose is bae kind of, man. Not to be like a tool and use
Rose. What? Who's Rose?
chicks.
Well, if I was going to be a tool, I'd split this. If I was going to be a tool, I'd split this conversation right in two and move on to our next subject. Thank you. It's a Tool song, right in two. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I also watched Requiem, the new season, or the season of the new show.
Requiem. Who is the protagonist?
Is this a
What's
dream?
her name? What's her name?
Is it For a Dream? Is there lube
Look at casting
involved?
No, actually, it's very tame. There's not a lot of violence, like gore. There's not gore. There's not really a lot of nudity or anything.
What's
It's
with
just
you
really
and
good.
British television lately?
I hear about these shows, so I watch them, man. What's her name? Where's the cast?
You got to click on the cast.
Lydia Wilson. She was,
Lydia Wilson?
Yeah, she's pretty good looking.
Matilda is a pretty baller name.
Yeah, I can't see that, Justin. It was scrolled way down there.
I'm sorry.
I know none of these people.
Probably not.
Okay, what is Requiem about?
It's about a girl. She's a cellist, like in England, of course.
Okay.
And her mother kills herself in front of her for no reason. one
How?
day. I don't want to spoil it.
Ooh,
That's not a spoiler.
maybe it is.
Here, Daryl. So,
Okay. It sounds fun.
and so then she's going through her shit, and she finds a box full of pictures and stories about this missing girl from way back. And so she gets curious and goes to the town where it took place, and it goes from there. And it's kind of like a horror thriller.
So she has a sister.
I'm not going to say anything about the show.
God damn it.
It's 6 episodes, it says here?
Yeah, man. It's worth
How
it.
long are they? Like an hour? Like
Hour and a half, I think.
So it's like British long.
Yeah, but it's not. It doesn't ever
It's
feel
like
long.
a 6-part movie.
It's good. It's got a good twist on the on demonism and things like that. It's got a good twist.
Supernatural kind of.
Yeah, it's really good.
Thank you.
Speaking
Justin.
of demonism, by the way, that fucking what's that movie you made me watch? Not Ouija.
The Witch?
No, the one I just watched, The Conjuring.
Oh, jeez.
That one gave me one hell of a dream, man. I got to tell you.
Really?
I'm serious.
Let's hear
man.
it. I want
We
to
should do
hear
a
it.
podcast about dreams.
It was horrifying.
Dude, don't even get me fucking started.
I'll just put it this way. Back when you were a kid and you had a nightmare that was so bad when you woke up you didn't want to move because you thought the thing was stuff was
Still there.
down
Called sleep paralysis.
I had that shit. I'm 41 years old.
You're welcome.
It was fucking horrible.
I'm glad I could do that for you.
No.
Thank you, Justin.
So anyway, that's what I watched. What did you?
I've
guys
been
watch?
watching a ton of Attack on Titan to the
Yeah.
point where it's like kind of boring.
Yeah.
I don't really
That's
know
probably
why.
where I got to.
Where
You're
it's
in
like-
season 2, right?
I'm on season 2
I haven't even got
now.
that far, so
Where it's
we
like-
need Matt here to.
Where it's like,
Oh, yeah, that's
I'm
what
kind of like, yeah, I don't know. I like it, but at the same time, like, I was in and out on season 1 where I'm watching it and I'm very engaged and I'm like reading it.
Yes.
And then like something happens and I gotta go do something else or make dinner and then all of a sudden
You're
it's
reading
like,
it in conjunction?
Well, no, I was watching the dubbed version, but it had subtitles.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like the manga.
So I'm like, okay, like I'm digging this. Like a lot of the art is really cool, and then like some of the twists and everything else like that. But at the same time, I'm just kind of like, it's like Dragon Ball Z. It's like, or Game of Thrones, where it's like, let's fucking progress the story, because everybody's dying so quick that the character, or like, character progression, or whoever is like building up,
it's tough to get invested in anybody.
Yeah, exactly, because they're just gonna die. It's like, okay, as soon as you kind of start to like somebody, they're gonna die. It's just like one of those things. And same with Game of Thrones, where it's just kind of like, okay, I'm waiting, and I'm still waiting now on season 9 for Daenerys to finally take over the throne. Same with Attack on Titan. I'm waiting for things to hit the fan, and shit has proverbially, I don't even think that's a word.
Well, it's a word, but I
Those
don't
are
think
both
it's
words.
Right. I don't think
it's hit the fan, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, it feels like the story could have moved along further than it was. It does things at the beginning of the episode where it's just like shit hits the fan, and then all of a sudden it cuts to be like 12 hours earlier.
Yeah.
And then it like just...
It's a little jarring.
Yeah, it like jars into a halt. And then it's like, well, I already know where this is going to go. So everything before that just kind of goes into like this weird place. But it's a good show. It's super violent. Not as violent as I would originally intend.
No.
But it is expected. Intend to.
It's not gratuitous with its violence.
No.
At some points, especially in the first season, right at the very beginning, you're like, oh,
that's.
shit.
I feel like that's just setting the tone, though.
Yeah, but it could have been worse.
It could have been way worse.
I
expected it to be worse.
Yeah, I
and
felt
some of the twists that they're kind of like portraying in the show. Have you watched season 2, Jake?
Long time ago.
Okay.
Is anything better than the opening pilot, like the first episode of the first season? That's still the best episode, I think.
I don't know. The first 6 episodes of the first season are my favorite so far. Where I'm at in the second, there's this part at the very beginning where the intro music plays and you can't understand a fucking thing they say, but it's kind of one of those things that you can see, like there's like this abomination titan running with all these different, like, I don't want to spoil it, but it's just kind of, it goes from like kind of grounded, where the titans are like fighting humans and you can see like the human battle, you know, like for humanity, and then all of a sudden, like when you see that in the trailer at the beginning, or like the theme song, you're just kind of like, okay, well, you're going from like grounded to like completely fantastical. Like there's no fucking way. Like in the midst of all the titans, there's like a flying whale.
Yeah, I think that was in some of Titan 2, the game. There was a bunch of weird shit that happened in that. I don't want to say it because it might spoil it, like third season or something. I don't know. I like that show, but it just wore me out after a while, and I just stopped.
Yeah, it's kind of exhausting.
It is. The dub is hilarious because they do not land it. They do not land it well.
I hate dubs, period.
I like the dubs on that, because especially on anime, and a lot of people disagree with me, but I like watching the art. I like watching the art and reading it more.
Yeah, I
it's
suppose.
kind of like a moving manga where I can like interpret it as it is, but I don't need to listen to like the Japanese language because I don't understand it. So it just kind of helps me move along, watch the art, get some of the storyline, and then I don't know. It's like every time it starts to get good, it ends. It's like to be continued. It's like, okay, well, I'm watching Hulu. Let's just make this one big long movie. The one anime I did watch recently for the second time, I'm like really sad that people have not thrown more money at this, but the Castlevania series on Netflix.
Can't wait.
I rewatched that and kind of forgot about it, and I was just like, God, this is so good.
Yeah.
It is so good. It is probably one of my favorite like 4 episode, and I don't know. I can't think of anything better in my mind.
I gotta watch them. Have you not seen them all? I've seen the first 2.
My favorite anime, I guess it's not really an anime, it was this HBO Spawn series. That's one of my favorite cartoon drawn.
Todd McFarlane. Yeah. I mean, this is very similar. I mean,
it's great.
The imagery is like super graphic.
October, the new stuff comes out.
October 26th.
Yeah.
So
shit, that's the day that
5 days
that comes out on Red Dead.
5 days before Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm taking that
we
week
will
off.
see Castlevania Season 2, which I will be watching in high hopes, because the way it ended on the first season, it's just like, okay, well, I watched it with my girlfriend, and she's like, we'll watch the first episode. We watched the first one, and she's like, well, we gotta watch the second. Watch the second one. Well, we have to watch the third one.
Yeah.
Watch the third one. Watch the fourth one, and by the end of the fourth one, when he fights Alucard, Trevor Belmont.
Jean-Luc Picard?
Alucard. Alucard, yeah. I don't want to spoil it. They have this big battle, and it all ends just on this huge cliffhanger. It's just like, okay, well, I guess we're fucking waiting until October. It's like, great.
It's good though
because they ran out of money.
Yeah, but
That's
you
the
can
thing.
get through it in one sitting. Like you can watch all 4 of them.
I just wish it was a movie.
Yeah.
Inevitably, I wish there were 2 movies or whatever. I wish they'd just carry on with it because of all the shows I've watched recently, that one deserves it.
Yeah, it's really
It's like
good.
Game of Thrones meets like this weird Bram Stoker's Dracula meets like your favorite video games you've ever seen plus. I don't know. It's really hard to describe, but if you have a Netflix subscription and you have time on your hands and you enjoy
If you don't have a Netflix subscription, what the hell is wrong with you?
I guess if you enjoy mature cartoons, do yourself a favor and watch Castlevania series.
Watch One Punch Man too.
One Punch Man as well.
Hey Justin, what did you watch? Oh wait, never mind.
I actually started Castle Rock on Hulu.
Tell us about that. It's just like a big like orgy conglomerate of all of
Hulu paid
Stephen King's.
J.J. Abrams and Stephen King to make a Stephen King universe show, basically, and they plucked.
Is it called A Cure for Wellness?
No, that's Shutter Island too.
Okay.
They plucked Pennywise out of it and took his makeup off and then
Bill Skarsgård
planted him in Shawshank Redemption prison, and he broke out, and the story starts from there.
Does he have to dig a hole through a shit pipe?
No, I think
Andy
he's a demon
Dufresne.
or something. So
Does he stand on a cliff side in the wind and look out at the water?
he doesn't, but
And then
somebody
turn
else
around
does.
and
There's a
slowly
lot of references.
Does he
There's
go
been
to a pet cemetery?
There's been a Pet Cemetery reference. There's been a Cujo reference. There's been a
Shawshank,
Shining
yeah.
reference. There's been a
Shawshank
Shawshank reference. There's been a Green Mile reference. There's been, but it's good though, man. It's good.
So it's what J.J.
It
Abrams
reminds
does
me.
best.
It reminds me of It, the TV show.
Other boobs.
Even without Bill Skarsgård in it, because it's
Other
kind of like,
boobs.
oh, this town is evil. There's a bunch of weird stuff going on. There's supernatural beings walking around, stirring shit up.
Is there boobs and gore, or is it like?
There's no boobs. It's not really gratuitous. There hasn't been much gore, but there's horror.
Okay.
There's whores.
Whores.
There's whores.
Gerald, you had a question.
There's whores light. No, I just want to know if there was boobs. That's it.
Raise his hand.
I'm
Did-
12.
It's
okay.
Hulu- it's
I'm
Hulu.
fucking 12 years old. It doesn't matter.
It boobs.
Boobs.
There's good people in it though, like who did I? Scott Glenn, the dude who is in
Daredevil.
Daredevil, yeah, and Terry O'Quinn, who is in Lost.
Yeah.
I've never seen Lost.
You haven't seen Lost?
I've seen Lost in Space. My favorite cooking show is Lost in Spice.
That's not.
Lost in Spice.
Who's that dude? That last
Lost
guy.
in Spice World.
Oh yeah, Andre. No, yeah, there he is.
Bill Skarsgård.
Andre Holland, he's the main dude.
What's the name? That's a show called Main Dude.
No, he's just like
Oh.
the protagonist.
Oh, he's in American Horror Story.
Protagonist.
Oh, and Moonlight. Oh,
I've
and
never seen
42.
Moonlight.
Yeah, he was the dude who played. Oh, I thought he was the guy who played Jackie
Oh,
Robinson.
I was going to ask
Moving
you,
on.
Justin, real quick about American Horror Story. Is that like one continuous story each season, or
No.
is it
No.
episode? Is it?
Have you never seen it?
I never. I watched
Each
the one with
each
the clowns.
season's unique.
Right,
Okay, so I would
but
watch.
is it one story the whole season?
No.
Yes,
Oh yeah, the whole season.
then
but they aren't
Interesting.
connected.
So I watched the one with the circus.
least
Freak
my
Show.
least
Freak
favorite.
Show, yeah. I watched
My
that.
That
least
one's like my
favorite.
fourth favorite.
I think I
Watch
stopped
the
watching.
first episode or the first season. Murder House is the best.
First season, second season,
Yes.
Hotel.
I haven't seen Hotel.
There's a new one with what's his name? What? There's a new one with Show Me the Money.
Cuba
Tom
Gooding Jr.
Cruise?
No, Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh,
I highly recommend Hotel. Lady Gaga plays like this vampire empress, like undead, that like kind of like I don't even understand what she does. She like takes over the hotel.
so what does she do in the show then?
That's
Don't ruin it. I want to watch it.
it.
I want to watch it.
Thank you.
I'll
It's
start watching it.
Fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it's really weird.
It is.
Is it
that
the first one, the Murder House? That's with a family, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think
That's
I
like the
watched part
first
of
season
those.
where they didn't have like Jessica Lange back, and they changed a bunch of the cast off, and she was gonna be like the new. Yeah.
Okay.
That was
Two-
a couple years ago.
2 so far is my favorite.
1.
2 is my favorite.
That's
With the nun.
Asylum.
The devil possesses the nun.
And the aliens.
Would you guys fucking knock it off? Seriously. You just ruined stuff.
I'm not ruining anything.
It's 8 years old.
It is quite old.
It's true.
If you like
Yeah, but I haven't seen it. Though.
If you like Harry Potter, the Coven's pretty good too. If you like Harry Potter, there is one scene which I'll spoil because it's hilarious. Kathy Bates is like this old, like evil slave owner, and she like got cursed by some voodoo guy, and she like stayed in her coffin alive for like 300 years, and they dig her up, chop her head off, and the girl that played Precious.
That's right. That's like the voodoo
What's her name?
Right?
What's her name? I can't remember her name. I'm sorry, but the girl who played Precious is a black chick. Yep, the big girl. And she's like spouting all this racist shit, and Kathy Bates is a severed head, and she puts Kathy Bates in front of like the whole season of Roots in a row. She's like, "This is your personal hell," and she's like, "No, don't leave me."
That was a good. Yeah, that one was messed up. It had like a bunch of like Cajun voodoo and stuff in it. And yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh my god.
Tangent.
American Horror Story is the bomb. If in
Some
my
of
personal
them.
opinion. Freak Show's the weirdest. That's the worst one.
We just needed new Tales from the Crypt. Moving on.
We do. Why not?
Yeah, no shit, man. And Tales from the Dark Side. I want another Tales from the Dark Side too.
Playing? Anybody playing anything?
Well, let's talk about that after the break.
We're not doing that. I've been playing Guts and Glory.
Okay.
Daryl's
What about
feeling-
hamburgers? I thought we were gonna cook.
We're gonna do that after. I just want to power through this. We're gonna power home. We're already halfway through.
Cheeseburger party.
We're gonna have a greasy fucking cheeseburger party after this. Guts and Glory. Have you ever heard of it?
cheeseburger party.
So basically, it's a 3D model game.
This is called Guts and Glory. It's a video game.
So you can put a kid on the back. You can put your girlfriend on the back of this bicycle.
Whoa. Oh.
Of this bicycle, and then it puts you through like this like death-defying like obstacle course where you
Is it kind of like
play a little
Trials?
It's like Trials, except like you can
With like real physics?
like kind of real physics, but you can get your head chopped
come
off.
on.
You can
Get
get, like,
off of here. God, screw you.
Is that it? What is this?
Yeah, he's voting for Democrats now. It's okay, guys. Don't worry about it. This reminds me of BMX Triple X.
It's like BMX Triple X.
BMX Triple X speaks Goat Simulator.
Yeah, exactly. 100% exactly. Where it's like you hit spikes, see?
Okay, it's Goat Simulator on bikes.
It's a mature rated goat simulator where you're trying to go through checkpoints and you can get hung up on spikes or like chainsaws and get your limbs
you
chopped
can get
up.
like all messed up.
Yeah.
Oh, you bought this on Switch?
Yeah, I have it on Switch now.
Switch's getting gruesome.
No, super gruesome. You can run your baby over. It doesn't really matter. Point is, it's probably the worst game I've ever paid for on a Nintendo Switch. Period.
It looks like it's look at
this. It's
There's
terrible.
too much physics.
I paid $15 for this, and I'm just like, why did I do this to myself?
Horrible.
Simulator.
But
that's what I said.
At the same time, it's like I'm laying in bed at the end of the night, I'm winding down, and I'm just like murdering myself over and over trying to get through these checkpoints. And I laugh, I giggle because I'm 12. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you
it's
said that, and I'm starting to believe it.
I know. Weeaboo, mother.
Oh, good, you stopped yourself.
Yes,
We only have 12 Fs in this episode.
That's it. That's it.
Fs.
What do you got there? Potato salad?
Jake's
I'm
eating
snacking
some.
a little bit. I thought we were gonna stop and cook. So.
I'm sorry. No, I want to power through this
ahead.
shit. It's
Go
fine.
ahead.
No, this game, I don't know why I bought it. I was feeling the FOMO Friday night from after a long week, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
meh.
you're gonna really miss out if you don't play.
Because I was going to be a fucking hipster and longboard and get Octopath for $60 because they finally have it and stock it near the GameStop where I'm
I don't even
at.
know what that is.
Octopath Traveler.
Cool.
Yeah, cool. Cool story, bro. Nobody knows what that is. Yeah, so it plays on parodies. Yeah, like E.T., I don't know. See, like the giant wrecking ball. So you have to go through like these obstacle courses that are death-defying on a bike. And you can get like chopped in half. You can get smacked. You can get hit. You hit other people. It's basically a gag game.
Yeah.
G-A-G. It's,
Okay, I was just gonna say.
no,
what?
I know. I'm just trying to clarify. See, where you go through and it's kind of like almost a horror-esque
Is
game.
it fun to die though? Because there's
It
those
is.
games where it's like it's cheeky to die and see all the different.
Both.
Okay.
Both. At
But
the
it-
same time, because the load times are so shitty,
And the
takes a while.
camera sucks. It's like, oh, I have to do
Exactly.
that again.
That's the guys from Funhouse.
Yes, it is.
Never heard of her. Anyways, it's a fun game. I wouldn't pay full price for it. I'm
No,
an idiot.
I thought this would be like a sale.
I can't believe I paid full price for it. It was just one of those things. The next game on my list was Hollow Knight. I forgot who developed this game. Let's see
Shovel
here.
Knight DLC, right?
No, Team Cherry on the Unity engine designer.
Shit.
So basically, you're this little dude with a skull. It's a Metroidvania style type game, but everything's hand drawn. It's gorgeous. It's challenging. It's simplistic, and I'm only about an hour in.
Looks like Ori.
It's like Ori. It got a 9.4 on IGN. I mean,
Yeah,
whether
I
or
saw
not you
that.
want to take credibility from IGN or not, but it's there. You go.
Oh, that's
You can
cool.
kind of see what it looks like. So it's got a very unique art style to it, and so I bought so many digital games recently that I built up where I got like $7 off. So I paid like $7.50 for this.
Is
Inevitably,
that an Xbox?
I'm not sure. I'd have to look into that. Let me look.
Looks cool.
No, let me see. Is Hollow Knight on Xbox?
I don't think it is. I think I just saw it on. No, it just says Switch, Mac, Windows, Linux.
Huh.
Nope.
It's on PC.
Yes,
Well, that's
it's a Steam
stupid.
game.
PC Master Race. I'm gonna get into this. Pretty hardcore. It reminds me of Yoku's Island Express, which I talked about last week, without the pinball mechanics.
People always search for Hyper Light Drifter. That game is the shit.
Another one is Wizard of Legends. It's very similar to Hyper Light Drifter, except it's co-op. That was another one that's kind of on my wish list that I'm going to pick up eventually. Butcher was $6. It's still $6.
Love Butcher. You should have gotten
For the
that
Switch?
instead of your bike game.
I know. But I thought it would kind of be fun to like have that and just kind of like dick around for like a match or two and just for fun. I don't know. I was losing my mind a little bit, I guess. This next one is very obscure. It just came out not too long ago. It's from a developer. You want to click on it? Yep, go ahead.
I don't know which one you're talking about, but
There we go. Oh, I guess it's on Android too. I didn't know that. But it's called The Moose Man. And basically, you are the Moose Man. You have the ability to see all that is hidden in the mortal eye. You're about to visit 3 layers of the universe. The first one is
the lower world
where dead things roam, pretty much. It's kind of like a... how do you describe it?
It looks like
an adventure game, but it's more about like the
Banner.
atmosphere.
It's like Banner Saga or something.
It's more about the atmosphere and like
And
the
the
story,
story and-
rather than like gameplay, where there are a few puzzles, but it just looked really intriguing to me, and it was $7.
Is it based off like any sort of story or mythology or anything?
I'm
It
sure
almost
it's
has that
based
look.
off of some type of religion. I mean, there's enough out there, so who knows? But
Actually, it looks really cool, man.
it does. It looks like a Journey or like a Ori or like a Loco Roco, but like a dark version of that.
It's
So
a mushroom trip as well.
Did everybody ever
kinda.
play Never Alone, that Arctic one where you're like the girl with the
With the
Eskimo
wolf?
girl with the wolf?
No, I have not. Played
That one
I
was
know what
sweet.
you're talking
That one
about.
was bomb. It kind of reminds me of this.
Also, I guess maybe it came out last year. I had no idea. It came out probably on Android earlier than the Switch, but it said recent releases. I bought it for like $8. I haven't had a chance to play it yet, but the artwork also looks very unique.
It seems like it's based off some sort of.
It's kind of got a
something.
low color palette to it. There's only a certain amount of colors to it, but it's very layered. It looks mostly more about story than anything else. Period. I was very intrigued.
Interesting.
This next
Side-scrollery.
one, this other one is very interesting. So basically, you're some product of death, and
All these games, by the way, Darrell bought after he returned Octopath because he wanted to get his backlog finished, and then
Yeah, he didn't want to do games on the show for a while.
Yeah, then he bought 5 more.
Okay, so here's my thing.
You can put your head in your hands as much as you
No,
want.
I'm gonna
just-
put my head in the hands because I knew what I was getting into when I bought Octopath. I didn't open Octopath. I just bought it, and I was saying like, God, this game looks gorgeous. I want to get into it, but I was
Fair
like,
enough.
I was like, Darrell, you got to be real with yourself. Each character, and I guess there's 8 characters, is like 50 hours. Do you have time? Do you really have time to get through it all, to say that you beat it the way that you should? And I said to myself, no, I don't have that time.
999.
Not yet. And I know that people are going to have that time to beat it. And once they're done beating it, I can get it for like $40 to $35 for sure with my GamePro Elite whatever, the membership or whatever. And I'll get it later, or I'll ask for it for Christmas. It doesn't need to be beaten now. I played enough of the demo to know what the game is about, that I want to play it, but I just know that with it being summer, with other games that I have on my docket, I don't have time for it. With all these indie games that I bought, I was just kind of feeling FOMO on a Friday night. I had a little bit of extra money from working my ass off. I said, okay, I'm going to treat myself.
Treat yourself.
I had a 64 gigabyte micro SD card that I had from my GoPro. I put that in finally because I ran out of space. So now I got like 50 gigs worth of space I can fill up games with, and I was just like, okay, well, I added
just
up.
a perfect storm.
It kind of was, because I was like, I added up all these games. I'm like, well, I'm under $50 still for all these games, and whether I play them on a plane or whether I never play them, it's still a good deal. Inevitably, indubitably, Goner is very accessible, very difficult roguelike video game. So basically, of course, it's a video game because we're talking about video games. But imagine like low color palette. I don't know if you're like the child of death or what the deal is, but you befriend this whale, and you have a certain amount of bullets that you shoot like these little demons, and it reminds me of like a Celeste or like a Super Meat Boy with weapons.
It's very puzzly, huh?
Kind of puzzly, but more platform roguelite, and it's all procedurally generated.
Cool.
So no level's the same. So it's very psychedelic is the first thing. At the very beginning of the game, you're running around. There's this whale following you. And you're kind of jumping along with it, and you pick up your mask, and you befriend it, and it gets beached, and you're trying to help it or something along those lines. That's like the premise of the story so far of what I've gotten. So you defeat like these little demons, which look very minimalist. And the more you defeat, the more bullets you get, so on and so forth. You can carry throughout the level, and I think you have to kill all the demons in the level in order to progress.
Huh.
It was like $6, and I know that this is one of the Nindies. When the Switch first came out, Nintendo kind of was touting this like the Nindies, like Nintendo's indie releases, and this is one of the major ones that.
So this is specific to them, then?
I believe so. You want to scroll down or try to
Let me find out
find
here.
a little bit more?
No.
Microsoft Windows, PS4, Macintosh operating system. So, no, not initially. I mean, I think that's good because the developers are... They owe more, or they should deserve more than just being on Nintendo Switch. They should reach more people, but...
Yeah.
You ever play Mr. Shifty?
No, I know of that.
Pretty good.
It's rated T.
Yeah,
it's kind of like a Hotline Miami. Yep.
It has cool mechanics, though. I just asked because it was down there, so.
Oh, yeah, okay. Tumbleseed.
I actually been playing a lot of Mad Max again. I started over.
I saw you been doing that.
I found it online on the sale, which I should mention today, on Xbox.
Yeah, good sale.
It's $10 for Mad Max.
I say buy it, dude.
Yeah, that's
the
a
thing
steal for it.
I just bought Forza Horizon 3, all DLC, which is like $153.99 value for $39.
Jeez. Yeah,
It's all
those
the
sales really. Yeah.
All the Blizzard Mountain, all the Hot Wheels, all of everything.
Dude, I want to try those Hot Wheels. I heard those are fun.
Everything for $39. That's another reason why I feel like I can wait.
Yeah.
In the future, where it's like, okay, like I remember when that game first came out, and it was like $100, and you're going to be able to play this early.
Yeah.
What does that matter? Other than the clout to be like, I played this game early, it's super sweet. You should
You have
pick it
no
up.
patience. Yeah.
Yeah, having no patience is right.
Well, you need to do yourself a favor and play Mad Max because it's an amazing game.
I know. I thought about that. It's $10. I could go home and buy it tonight, no problem. Maybe I'll do that for just for you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin, this time, though, when I'm playing through it, I'm not moving to any other areas until I clear out each area.
That's how I played it.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's why
That's
it took
what I
me
did.
fucking 80 hours.
Never seen a desert with nothing in it look so gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a beautiful game.
You
Beautiful
played,
game,
You played
beautiful
a game.
game.
You played a game too here, Justin, couple, didn't you?
Oh, the last one I picked up
Oh, you just bought this?
on the Switch. I had it. I think it came out for free on Xbox, but I bought it on the Switch because I feel like it's a really good airplane game where I want to play something more passive and have more of a storyline. Oxenfree. 3 friends travel out to this like what seemingly deserted island to go drink and party, and it's kind of like a supernatural. X-Files, like Stranger Things type game.
I still haven't played this.
It's good.
Multiple different endings.
Yeah, it's good.
And like the whole intrigue behind that is the dialogue that goes behind.
I like that kind of stuff.
Of what can happen. I remember one moment in particular, which I spoke on the show long ago, which I don't know if any of our listeners remember, but you're around a bonfire and there's a guy with you, and the guy likes another girl, and you can either you can say nothing. You can like put him on the spot and be like, yeah, like she likes you or he likes you, or say, something else in the similar fashion, depending what you say. Like I blew his cover and I was just like, yeah, he totally likes you. And the chick's like scoffs and like walks away, and he's like, why did you blow my cover like that? And blah, blah, blah. Like, you shouldn't do that. That wasn't cool. And
it's a good game. You should
It is.
So it's really dialogue based.
very.
Yeah, that's pretty much it is. It's not like a hack and slash all. It's just
Very much
I
like
should
an
try it. It was on free on Xbox.
adventure game.
Yep.
Yeah.
For sure.
But X-File-ish. It's really good.
X-File-ish.
That's a good thing.
That's a good band name. X-File-ish.
X-File-ish.com.
What other game did you play, Justin, that I told you to start?
What game did I play that I was told to start? What are you talking about?
That I told you about a long time ago. That you couldn't
This one
play.
that I pulled up? Oh, I didn't know you were segueing that way. No Man's Sky. Well, the only reason I waited is because I was waiting for it to come on Xbox One. And it came on Xbox One, and I got it.
Mm-hmm. And now it's got everything. It's finished.
Yeah, everybody said
2
it was
years
garbage
later.
and stuff, so
I
it
never said it
finally
was
took some
garbage.
time.
I liked it. I played the original.
I let everybody on PlayStation beta test it for me, and then I tried it out. I've only put like 3-4 hours into it,
How you feeling?
but it's
about it?
basically, so far what I've felt like, it's like Minecraft with, like I told Mark, who was on the show, it's the traveling through space is how I wanted the star map to be in Mass Effect.
Yes.
That's how I wanted to travel around the galaxy.
Yes. I wanted to be able to fly down to the planet like that seamlessly and then take off.
It's
and fly
basically
back.
being able to do that, but you have to harvest all your stuff,
Yeah.
which is easy enough.
If you have multiplayer, it's better.
Daryl, how do you feel?
Okay, so
Explain your concerns.
side tangent, but Mass Effect Andromeda, you don't like it?
It was all right.
good. It was fine.
Okay, $15 for the complete edition.
I didn't
Yes.
pay that. I paid $60, so
Okay,
whatever. Good
would
for
you pay $15 for?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Because that's part of the sale. Now, here's another question: Ghost Recon Wildlands for $20.
No.
Yes.
Explain why.
I own it. I didn't like it. Justin loves it.
If you liked Far Cry, yes.
Okay.
Wrong. That's wrong. It's like
Far Cry with squad.
Assassin's Creed with guns. It's dumb.
Odyssey. Assassin's Creed Odyssey with
I don't even like Assassin's Creed.
I know. You don't like anything except for weird shit like Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Oh, false.
We played together for a bit, but I bought it full price digitally though. God damn it! And now I own it forever. And I
Yeah, we
barely
were
play
doing
it.
the Predator DLC.
Yep,
That was
yep.
pretty fun, but hard and repetitive, but fun.
That's what she said.
Yes. No, but No Man's Sky Next, I guess is what they're calling it, and I've been liking it, and it sounds like they have a lot more plans for more, so... And from what I heard, it fixed everything that everybody else didn't like.
Well, it's finished now.
Yeah.
It's finally done.
There's more planets, there's full up to 4-player multiplayer.
Which is what I'm excited for.
There's
to get
base building, and they've expanded upon that, and...
it. Yeah, you can build-
I've played like a quarter of it, and I'm already exhausted, so...
What do you mean exhausted?
Just like the things that you can do.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
the multiple options that you can take. And
Yeah, and everything's procedural. Every
it's
planet,
like just
everything.
like, oh, you're never gonna not beat this. You're not ever gonna put a dent in this game.
No, you can. People have beat that and gotten to the center of the universe. That's what you're trying
People,
to do. Yeah.
not me. but
People.
people who don't have jobs. People.
Are the luckiest people in the world.
I like it though. Once I get it, I'm gonna join you, Justin.
$50
We're gonna go.
fucking dollars.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
us.
it's not that
free
bad.
for PlayStation people. Fucking stupid. It's dumb. It's like, man, that's a way to kind of shaft everybody. Why don't you charge 40? I mean, 40 I could say.
Okay,
Alright.
okay. Because you can go to a GameStop right now and buy No Man's Sky on PlayStation 4 for $10.
If you already have it, all of this is free.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They reset the universe and everything. Like, they reset everything.
God.
But whatever. I'm still going to buy it because I liked it before. I liked it when I had my PlayStation. It was good. It was broken, but it was a good meditation game. I just chill. I'd listen to a podcast, to be honest with you, and just fly through space and just land on planets.
Kind of like one of those games where you can just turn your brain off.
Kind of, yeah. It's fun,
Like
though.
Destiny 2.
No, that's thinking.
No, for me, it's not. I can turn my brain
You
off.
haven't done a raid, though.
I know. That's what I mean. Like,
when you have to
if
pay
you and
attention.
I are just like running through a mission, I'm just like talking whatever.
Yeah, I know. Your character is standing way behind. I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, and then he starts running.
Well,
Then I see your name start running. It's just like,
I just
stop.
shoot shit. Well, first of all, I'm way lower light level.
Yeah, I run in there and kill everything, and Daryl just tells me a story from his day.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm just bitching about life, I guess.
But it's fun, though. It's
I
fun
guess
when you're
that's-
playing with people.
Yeah, I know. I mean, by the way, I will get Xbox Live again, but it kind of like proved my point today where I hopped on. And I remember like years ago, I mean, even 10 years ago, I'd hop on and like my list would be stacked of
No.
people playing games. And now it's just like I had 3 people on today. It's like it's a weekend.
Yeah.
I have 3 people on. That's it. And 2 are on the dashboard
There's
and one's
nothing-
playing Siege.
There's nothing that's gotten us all together yet. Again.
No.
Like, there's not that huge thing where we all love it.
No,
It's really weird.
it is weird. It's the
You're
future.
just getting older, maybe.
Maybe.
Because I kind of
everybody's-
switched over to like solitary games. I was like, I just need a break from doing multiplayer.
I
wanna,
love Solitaire.
No. not
Yeah, dude, that's
solitary.
always loaded up in the background of my PC. That was like my grandpa's game. He'd always disappear to the basement and be like, "Where is he?"
I
He's
love that
downstairs."
Solitaire.
And you'd win, and the cards would bounce around. You could change it to the different backgrounds. I always did the little Transylvania castle, and you could click on it, and the bat would fly out of there.
I remember that. All right, time for a nap.
Where's my bill of O'Reilly?
my warm milk? All right, we had a couple comments.
Boy, did we
Which
have
is
some comments.
awesome.
I'm reading these, and
You guys are fucking awesome. God damn it, I love you.
we gotta be better at knowing what we're talking about, because people are talking about things and I don't know what they're talking about.
What
Let's
do you
start
got?
with the
What do you
oldest
got?
here.
Oldest.
This is
7'10".
back on 31.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Oh, we did talk about that one?
Yeah, it was the Inspector Gadget one.
What was that?
that was the suit. What suit would you like?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I like that one, Beach. Good one. Good one.
Andrew Helmer. Did we talk about this last week?
These were all said that they were unviewed, so I'm just...
Okay.
Andrew
my
Helmer had some
God.
comments about
Oh,
our
geez.
second guest, Matt Stimac.
Matthew Stimac, the slumpy man. What did Andrew say?
He suggested that we call him The Quiet,
Stimac.
and he says he's his new favorite show, or favorite character.
Too bad, Andrew. He's never coming back again.
Probably not.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, he
we'll
sucked too
try.
much.
Well, the thing about that is
We need to get him slumpy. He's either slumpy or The Quiet.
He
He's like
will never be able to spend the night here.
Dr. J.
Ever.
In order for him to be entertaining, he has to be able to spend the night here.
Exactly.
So,
And Wendy will never allow that, so that's out of the question.
True story.
Because he has a child, he has, other things going on, apparently. That time, you all agreed Matt can be your fact checker, even though I brought up being a free associate producer months ago.
oh, Helmer's a little salty.
Oh,
Come on the
shit.
show then,
Yeah,
man.
Come on, Jesus
Come on,
Christ.
Helmer, get on here.
Who's
Yeah,
Brian
come
Posehn?
drop
Brian
some knowledge
Posehn?
on it.
Brian Pros, I did bring that up. He just probably couldn't hear me over people shouting over each other.
Oh, yeah.
Jake was talking about a comedian, and
Yeah.
it was Brian Posehn. He kind of looks like
He got-
Andrew if he let himself go. Kind
He
of.
got killed in the Devil's. He was in the Devil's Rejects in the hotel
Yeah.
scene.
Yeah.
Brian Posehn was.
Yes, that's right.
Yep.
So was Rainn Wilson
I'd
and
rather
Chris
listen
Hardwick
to-
in the first one.
Oh, Chris Hardwick got his job back. Did you hear that?
Crude dudes.
Yeah.
What did he do anyways? That
Nothing.
everybody's so
Just-
butthurt
just-
about.
Tony, we're not going to talk about it because
Yeah,
it's going to
we
get a
don't do
whole
that.
thing. I'm salty as fuck at a couple podcasts that refuse to frickin' because they're buddies with one of the parties won't rip on anything. So and the biggest story is Chris Hardwick got his job back.
Do you? How much time do we have left? Because I have a secret question from a fan this week that we're gonna do.
Oh, really? That's awesome. We're right on time.
Should we do it? Because I feel like we can
More
spend some
comments?
time.
Yeah.
This is our last comment. Fan Eric Cox. Fuck you, Eric.
He said,
You know
"Fuck the
why.
pack,
Oh,
skull.
shit. Hell yeah.
Skull means that he likes
If
the
you weren't our
Vikings.
best fan,
Fuck
I
the
would.
pack.
I would mail you a
by the-
Aaron Rodgers jersey.
By the way, was there something with the Falcons and the Vikings today?
Yeah, they're on
Like a practice game or some shit?
No, they haven't done that yet. I haven't heard
I
about
swear I
it.
saw
I
something
think
on
the
TV.
Vikings are at their new practice stadium now.
Were they practicing together or something, maybe?
That sometimes happens, but I didn't hear about it. Eric and his fine family just drove out for a family road trip out to Mount Rushmore, it sounds like, which I've been meaning to do myself and never seen. So in the theme of that, he asked, what gaming characters would you put on your personal
Eric,
Mount Rushmore?
that is such an awesome question.
That's a good question, man.
So
Holy
there's 4.
shit.
We need 4. Do you guys want to do individual 4, or should we help make the ultimate 4?
I can come up with
Together.
4 myself.
I
Right
can
now.
come
Am
up-
I a personal?
I can come up with 4 myself.
Okay. Do we want to do 1-1-1 or?
I think we should do 1-1-1. Let's see. Should we say what he's got at the very end?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he says he's a non-gamer, which I'll believe.
Wow, man, he already killed it.
Mario.
The second pick. No, well, wait. Jake,
What?
do yours. First 4.
Mario,
Okay.
the commander from Star Fox. The one's like, good luck. The dog with the eye patch. Something from NBA Jam because of Boom Shakalaka.
Bill Clinton.
And are we doing 4?
Might as well.
Are we doing
Yeah,
4?
that's how many
Yeah,
are on Mount
yeah.
Rushmore.
Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal. Have to
Okay.
be up there for
I
sure.
would bomb that Mount Rushmore.
Sweet
Sorry.
Tooth.
What?
I'm joking.
Oh. There's a lot.
I would do RoboCop.
Okay.
Games?
Yeah. RoboCop for sure. Oh God, I would do Kirby. I would do Mikasa Ackerman from Attack on Titan because she's like my hero right now.
You
She's
guys
a
are out of
badass.
left field here.
I don't care. RoboCop,
He does say your own personal.
No.
RoboCop, Kirby, and later on when I post this episode, I'm gonna think about it like deeper and be like, oh, I should
Of
have
course.
said, I should have said this or I should have said that. And honestly, my 4th and most sadistic one, it's super weird. Carnage.
From Spider-Man?
Yes.
Ooh.
Joel and Ellie from Last of Us, one of those 2 could be up there for sure.
What do they do significant?
Joel is a liar.
Spoilers!
yeah, I know.
If you haven't played The Last of Us.
I'm trying to
Justin.
think, man.
Justin.
I'm going to follow the spirit of Mount Rushmore and go kind of with what is formative to me.
Okay.
I'm going to stick with Eric's first of Mario. Duh.
I mean, it has to be.
My second's going to be Sonic.
I was trying to go away from
Sonic.
the norm.
I wouldn't put
because
Sonic.
I
I
love
was
Santa
just
King.
I was just Genesis. That's what I was raised on.
Phil Collins or the Sega Genesis?
And then I feel like my third one would be what's his name from Vice City?
Tony Montana.
Nico.
Koivu.
Nico Bellic.
No, that's 4.
Miko Koivu?
No,
Vice City? That was
Yeah.
that Italian dude.
what was his name?
Tony Montana.
That's Tony something, I thought.
Tony.
Tony
Did he
Versetti.
not even have
Tony
a
Versetti. Go
Tony
up.
Versetti? Yeah.
He's in
Okay.
the latest one, too. That's
and
him.
then my
Every time.
4th,
It's hard. when
All
you're
4
put on the
Ninja
spot.
Turtles from
Master
Turtles in Time.
Chief.
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
one. I didn't think about it.
damn
See, that's one of those. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Mario, Sonic, Nico, or Tommy
Tony
Versetti, and Master
Versetti.
Chief.
Hail to the Master Chief.
Too many hours spent on
God
that.
bless you, Eric, for coming
That
up
was
with
a
the
good
secret
question, man.
No, that was badass. So
Yeah.
what was his again? So you said
he
Mario.
had Mario, Luigi, Nathan
Luigi,
Drake.
I could take or leave because
Yeah.
it's like
It's
I
like, why
guess-
waste half of Mount Rushmore?
because
on-
you. I mean, I guess most people have a little brother, so player 2 has to be going to somebody.
Somebody's got to be the bitch.
Yeah, pretty much.
Snake, though, that's a good one.
Snake was his 4th, which is a good one.
Snake. I never played
Just a box.
Uncharted.
Really?
Never played
Oh,
one.
dude.
I haven't played a minute of any Uncharted game.
That's unfortunate.
period.
That's unfortunate.
It's like I know he's like a sadistic, murdering, rampaging person, kind of like Indiana Jones, I guess. But I don't know. I would play it. I mean, should I?
You should, yeah.
Why?
Absolutely. Because they're beautiful and it's a wonderful story.
It's
a
a
movie.
set piece. It's kind of just similar.
Oh, there's action in it, man.
Is there
Uncharted?
Yeah, man. There's a lot
It's
of
kind of like a demo disc, but it's also
It is not. There's
it's,
a lot
it's
of gunplay.
adventure to it, man.
There's
It's-
a ton of gunplay.
Is it 4 or 3?
4. There's 4.
Did Matt show you guys, or did he just
Yes,
show me
Nathan
that
Fillion.
that Uncharted? Yeah, that was kind of cool. That fan film.
Nathan Fillion did an Uncharted fan film.
It was kind of cool.
as Nathan Drake.
It's just him sitting on the toilet reading a paper.
He's sitting on a chair.
But Sully was played by the bad guy from Avatar.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
That dude's jacked.
Oh yeah,
He wanted to be Cable.
I liked him better. And
He would be a good
He would have
Cable.
been a better Cable, in my personal
Than
opinion.
Brolin?
He's too old, dude.
No,
Brolin's a better actor than that guy though.
I don't know. Get Out was pretty badass.
I didn't like that movie.
Why?
It's just predictable and blah.
And what?
It was not predictable.
Oh, blah.
Yeah. Yes,
thought-
Justin.
It was not predictable.
Keep
in my
your
personal opinion.
judgmental thoughts towards me.
Well,
to
I had a
yourself.
secret question for this week, but I guess I should just kind of.
Do we have time for it?
Yeah, go. Just do it.
All right. If we should really choose to do it, and this is kind of like topical for our type of podcast, but I guess Justin did last week, you did the week before, vice versa. Who fucking
so.
knows?
Oh yeah, I did my bear
Okay,
one.
here it is.
Where are your bears, people? Come on.
Oh yeah, the bear one.
Oh yeah, you had the Bears.
Jeez.
Okay, so in 40 years, what will people be nostalgic for?
In the year 3000.
Microwaves.
That's 2058.
Microwave ovens.
2058. I'm
A stable dollar.
I'm gonna say.
Good one, Justin.
I'm gonna say Minecraft. For sure. Fortnite.
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Ugh.
Minecraft.
And I'm gonna say mobile games in period. Because it's gonna move away and it's gonna be something different.
No, it's not.
And people can be like,
Everything's
man,
gonna
remember we
move
just
mobile.
used to hold it and it wasn't just like implanted in our brains or an alternate reality. Remember we used to
Remember
actually
when-
hold them?
Remember when the iPhone 10 was like a third of an inch wide? Or thick?
I was gonna say AIDS.
I'm gonna say mobile gaming and like cell phones.
Cell phones for sure.
What about AIDS?
No.
I don't think anybody's gonna miss that.
Well, that's true. Yeah, man, you remember them days?
It was dark humor. It was a little fucking dark humor. Okay.
I just think that'll still be around because we'll still have big pharma. So
Well, if I'm still alive, I'm gonna say Frasier. I'll be nostalgic for Frasier.
Do you remember
Seinfeld will be an old classic, old show. Yeah,
For sure.
The Simpsons? People would be like, man, you remember The Simpsons?
might still be on. Fuck.
Remember when
yeah.
The Simpsons was good 50 years ago?
Same with. Well, Mick Jagger's still gonna be alive.
Remember when the Stones could tour?
I saw some meme where it's just like, just think about the world you're leaving behind for Mick Jagger. He's like so far into drugs. He's just
No, you're thinking of the guitarist for the Stones because
Yeah.
he just won't die.
Keith Richards.
Keith Richards. Yeah, I mean both of them.
Motherfucker fell out of a
Yeah,
fucking,
what's the difference? I think Keith Richards probably has a little couple of years, but
That dude, when he was 80 years old, fell headfirst out of a palm tree trying to grate a coconut, broke his fucking neck, almost died, and still is alive.
Yeah.
That's what happens. All right, and he like stars
the
in
fuck?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
The guy is unbelievable. Good genes.
What do you
Jack
think- what do you
Sparrow's dad?
going off yours,
Okay.
what do you think music will be nostalgically? What will be on like the oldies, you know? Like
Ella,
like dubstep and
under my umbrella.
oh, turn it up! I like this song.
This generation is going to be the now CD that nobody buys. You always find it in the bargain bin because everything sucks.
Well, it's because there are no CDs to fucking buy.
Yeah, that's true.
What's a CD? You old
Say that?
fart. I remember that cassette tape. I remember those cassette tapes.
Is that a pasta?
You have to rewind
cassette?
them.
The
You have-
T is silent.
cassette tapes.
Cassette tapes.
It's French.
Cassette tapes.
Cassette.
Oh, dude, Sada. Oh, we need to bring that back.
Listen to some cassette.
People be nostalgic about Sada. Like, remember when we used to say that?
God. Yeah, remember
Dad, I
memes?
learned in school today, Sada.
Then we're just not going to talk to each other. It's like a totalitarian society, like inside. Everybody's just silent.
You can't talk or you get like
Yeah, it's 'cause
plucked
it's
away by like
implanted
some
into
little
your
inside
neck,
arm.
and everybody's like.
Somebody in a dark cloak, you can't see their face, walks up. Sada. Hey, man. That means they get in the.
Yep.
Sada.
You're part of like the underground now.
Yeah. It's like, what's the password?
And it'll be like 1,000 years from now, they'll be speaking in like Stone Age man again, but they'll say. That'll be one of the new.
It's like,
And then, like 1,000 years after that, people will be like, the ancient people used to use asada.
They
as a-
worshipped a god, Asada.
As far as we can tell.
he worshipped Assad. Oh my God. Fuck. Well,
Good times.
good times, as always. We did not get to our Telltale discussion this week. Choose your own adventure games. We're going to do that next week. I'm going to put that on the back
Yeah,
burner.
good, because I didn't see that until too late, and I have a Choose Your Own Adventure book that I read when
I
I
have
was
books.
like 7.
I have games.
Those are the best
I'm
books.
s-
Yeah,
I'm sure
we should. I'd like to extrapolate on this a little bit more. And
So
get some
we're
time.
gonna let that kind of put in the pot and stir and boil for the next week. But thank you guys for sticking with us. We want to hear from you, Cyberbots. Thanks, Eric. Thanks, Andrew, for commenting. God bless you. Anybody else? I think we had a couple.
I
others.
think Austin and then BJ, a new comment, a buddy of mine from high
BJ.
school.
Cool, man.
That's why he chose it.
You can email at us at
BJ
cyberlunch1@outlook.com or contact us via our Facebook page or YouTube channel. We're looking forward to see you again for next week for another lunchroom discussion. I'm Darrell.
I am Justin.
We won't be able to see them because this is audio. I'm Jake.
We are Cyber Lunch.
Let's eat.
Eric, I'll see you in the playoffs.